Welcome to your yearly. Let's get started. Aquarius. You guys got a lot going on, so let's go ahead and jump in here. I'm going to first tell you what you all have, and then we will talk about it. Okay, so for January, you all have the Ten of Cups. For February, you have the Nine of Swords, and Aquarius Swords represents you. March, you all have the King of Swords. April, you have the Five of Swords. May, you have the Eight of Rods. June, you have the Four of Pentacles. July, you have the Three of Swords. August, you have the High Priestess. September, you have the Eight of Cups. October, you have the King of Pentacles. November, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And December, you have the Seven of Swords. Alright, guys. Give me just 1 second here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get going, guys. Okay. Forgive me. I just felt like I probably needed to move a couple cards, but I don't think I do. I think this is... I'm feeling like this is right. I did have to adjust the message from Spirit, but we're good to go now. Alright, so January 2020, guys. Ten of Cups. Finally, you all are getting to the point where you are aligning perfectly in your home life, and it's getting to the point where your family is starting to feel even happier. Everybody is starting to feel lighter. You guys have had quite a burden, and this brings in a lighter, brighter future for you guys. So this is a good start for the year 2020. Now, there are some of you, though, that are still trying to get to this point, and definitely in 2020 you're going to start to see some slow progression. Things don't happen overnight, but guys, it's going to happen. Now, the Nine of Swords for February tells me that there's still some of you that are feeling anxiety. You are in your head and you may be up at night. Some of you may have some depression. And this may be something that you're not expressing to your family. You may be putting on a false facade for your family so that they don't worry. You need to definitely let this worry go, because things are looking up for you in this year. This is basically a self-imposed worry and fear. This is definitely unnecessary. But for some of you, this Nine of Swords is letting me know that you're coming out of that anxiety, of that sense of despair. And in March with the King of Swords, this lets me know that you're now thinking clearly. Okay, this is a confirmation that this energy from February is now cleared up. Now, you do have for April the Five of Swords. Now, this has to do with some sort of conflict, some sort of tension. Again, this could be something that is self-imposed, but for a lot of you, this will be conflict and tension that is in the household. Some also, I feel that this may be at work because it's next to some wands here. So there could definitely be some tension at work. And that's, you know, hey, that happens. That's life. You know, sometimes things don't quite work out as we want them to in the work life and in our home life. So just in this particular situation, you guys need to ignore that. You need to stay in the power of the King of Swords, and you need to progress forward, because you will. So In May, with the Eight of Rods, this is letting me know that a new opportunity is coming in for you all. Some of you will be traveling. Some of you will also have someone new coming into your life that's going to make a big impact. You also will receive some sort of news. It's going to be a positive news is going to be brought to you. So you need to make sure that you're not stressing yourself out unnecessarily, because you have a lot of beautiful things ahead of you, Aquarius. Now, let's see. So in June, with the Four of Pentacles, I think what's going to happen is someone is going to offer you something that is going to open up some stability for you in your home, in your physical realm. I think that a lot of you too will be getting healthier too. I feel like this has to do with some stability when it comes to your health. Now, in July, with the Three of Swords, I feel like some of you may be involved in a third-party situation. Some of you are just definitely healing up from hurts, loss, despair, feelings of despair. All your swords have to do with your feelings. This is your mental. This is not like the cups with the emotional. This is more in your head. And there's a battle that was going back and forth in your mind, and maybe there was some physical loss that had caused you this mental pain, and it's definitely going to clear up. For a lot of you, it has cleared up. For some of you that were or is in a third-party situation, that situation will also clear itself up, because in August, with the High Priestess, you're going to utilize her energy to listen to your intuition and use the knowledge that you currently have to walk away from a situation. So this hurt, whatever this is going on here, that's definitely going to be cleared up. You're going to start standing in your power, because what's going to happen is you're going to start getting tired. And I see that with the swords. I mean, with the adversity and, you know, the feeling of depression, or the feeling of loss, or the feeling of just not getting rest because you're up worried about things. Guys, you have to let worry go. You have to let the divine work things out for you. You have to turn it over. You have to ask your angels, archangels, and your spirit guides to assist you. That's very, very, very important. Now, in September, you will be walking away from something, and hopefully you guys will not turn around to what's behind you, because when something is not meant for you, it will be taken from you, whether you walk away from it or not. So don't add fuel to the fire by turning back around and saying, well, maybe I should give this situation a second try, or maybe I should give this person a second try. No, it's time for you to walk into something better, and that shows here with the King of Pentacles. In October, this is you standing in your power. For some of you, this will have to do with you being disciplined, you being controlling in your own life, in your own finances, with your health too, taking a deeper look into that situation and saying, hey, I have to make this change so that I can push forward and be there for my family and for myself, and so that I can have the structure and the solidity that I want in my home, in my life. You create your own reality, guys, so you have to keep that in mind. Now, with that being said, in November, you all have the, if I can pick it up, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this lets me know that manifestation and prosperity is yours. This is guaranteed for you. This is specifically for you. This is the start of a successful venture. This is the beginning of better health. For some of you, this may have to do with some important documentation. Something may be transferred over to you. Financially, you may be signing some documents, so you need to be sure to just review that stuff and make sure that there's nothing that you would not agree to that's in this document. So you need to know that this is going to work for you this year. You're going to have a change of luck, but you have to be able to recognize these things. You have to look for the synchronicities. You have to look for what works and what doesn't work for you. You have to sit back and you have to analyze, organize, and prioritize your daily life. And when you do that, things go in a better flow. Now, with this Seven of Swords for December, this is actually a victory. Sometimes that Seven of Swords can mean betrayal, deception, unwise attempt, but this is you taking away what you can from the situation mentally, and you leaving those two swords behind you, and you salvaging what you can. You're moving forward, and you're going to continue to move forward. With that being said, with your overall energy here, you have the Page of Rods. And this converts into an enthusiastic new discovery. This is good news. And action needs to be taken. When you get this news, you need to just go for it. And that's confirmed with the Strength card. So you definitely need to remain confident, stand in your power, and know and have a calm strength about you. You don't have to be so animated. You don't have to be brute. You don't have to be blunt. Okay, you can achieve what you need to achieve, and you can stand in your own strength in a powerful way, and you don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be blunt. You don't have to be loud. This is a calm, quiet strength, and you are able to achieve that. So you're going to have this good news that's going to come in, that this page is going to bring, that is well deserved. After everything that you've been through in the year prior, 2020 is bringing in something more beautiful. It's bringing in enlightenment. It's bringing in stability. It's bringing in rapid change. It's bringing a lot to you and yours. So you need to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to make sure that you help align your situation, because you don't have any control over it. The divine does. So you need to make sure that you're doing what you can on your part. Now, your angels of abundance state to have courage to ask for help and accept help from others. So asking for help is a sign of strength, as it is accepting it as it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance, as well as give it to others as you're guided. So guys, don't be afraid to ask for help. Some of you are afraid to ask for help when you need help, because you let your ego get in the way. You let your emotions get in the way. And we're all here to help one another, and vice versa. You know, once we receive help, we're to give it back. And that's just the circle of life, and that's the circle of love. So your message from Spirit is the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, and the Star. So basically with the Hermit, this is letting me know that Spirit wants you to know to get to a place of solitude and come to a sense of quiet. Allow yourself to be free, go within, listen to your inner self. You need to get in tune with your higher self so that you can utilize the information that this hermit has for you. The answers lie within, basically, is what I just heard. And Spirit also wants you to realize with the Knight of Cups that an offer will be brought to you. This doesn't necessarily have to do with a romantic offer, but this will be an emotional offer. This could be also an offer of employment. So be looking for that also. But you have to be ready for that. That's why it's important for you to go within and meditate or pray. Do whatever it is that you need to do to get you to your higher self, to get you balanced, to get you aligned, to get you ready for that next level. And the next card is the Star card. And Spirit wants you to know that you just need to continue to have hope, continue to have faith, and know that times are changing for the better. You have to feel that, you have to know that, and you have to let all worry go. I just got that. You need to let all worry go and just go with the flow, basically. We all just need to go with the flow, and we need to relax, and we need to elevate our minds and use our minds as they were meant to be used in a positive, loving manner. All right, guys? So you're all set. This is a beautiful year. I want you all to feel that, know that, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I love you all, and I will see you next year. Bye, guys.